Yo, speaking business, better mind your own. Talking loud, then rewind your tone. Futuristic been setting trends. You late, you probably got a house phone. Nerd rap with the money track. Put the whole city on my back. Take a lot of cats around the world. If you act up, you ain't coming back. Yo.
Welcome everybody to the Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational Semifinal. I am your host Tyler, aka Almighty Chicken, and boy, this tournament has been something. We've got our semifinal games tonight with Cisse versus M10 Squirrel, and then later on we've got Rain 10 versus Extra. Let's take a look at the bracket and see what it looks like right now. So you can see our first match down here at the bottom, Cisse versus M10 Squirrel. Following that game at 8 o'clock tonight, maybe a little bit later due to the late start time, we will have Rain 10 versus Extra CA. And then, of course, after that, 9 o'clock, we are looking for our final and our champion. With that being said, let's pop over here. And we got the players ready. Game is loading up, and this is going to be a great matchup. M10 Squirrel has been on fire in this tournament. He has not lost since his opening match, and he's been on a run that is unbelievable. Cisse just coming off a tough quarterfinal game, now into the semifinals, looking to continue on into the finals. And with that being said, let's get this game started. We've got M10 Squirrel versus Cisse. Match number 1 of this semifinal here in the Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational. And we've just kicked off. M10 Squirrel in the Arsenal kits going from left to right. We've got Cisse in the black kits going from right to left. Squirrel plays it out wide here to Neymar. Little step over. Neymar, La Croqueta. But Cisse is able to clear it. M10 wins possession back. Turns it over. And Cisse is going to hold it up. To recap our players, M10 Squirrel is one of hand-picked players chosen for Mesut Ozil's new esports team. He just recently turned 17 years old. He's the youngest player in this tournament. Recapping his tournament run here in a second as he's got Neymar in behind. We'll spin. Neymar takes a shot and he scores. M10 Squirrel continues his hot streak. 8 minutes in. Just like that, it's 1-0. M10 Squirrel has been in excellent form this tournament. Cisse is going to be looking to answer here. Down early on. Cisse holding play up here with Hullet. Out wide, Marcelo. Nice little drag back, another drag back, but it's out of play. M10 Squirrel lost his first game to Ben R 3-0. Then he went on to beat Abe 2-1. Then he beat Hasib via forfeit. Moving into the knockout round, he beat Sib Wolf 3-2. And last night in our quarterfinals, he beat Nick Foles 3-1. Dominated that game from start to finish. Some facts about Cisse. He's currently a FIFA free agent. He just got back from Bucharest. He's a highly competitive player, and he is looking for his first pro contract. In this tournament, he lost his first game 3-2 to Rain 10. Then he went on to beat Goom 4-3, Buck Army 2-1. Moving into the knockouts, he beat Jukes 2-1. The game was tied in the dying minutes, and he ended up winning in extra time. And of course, last night in our second marquee matchup at 11 o'clock, he beat Janos 1-0. Cisse plays it up to Eusebio. Eusebio looking for the runner. He's got Ronaldo. Can he beat the defender there? Doesn't look like it. M10 Squirrel's defense holds strong. M10's defense, as great as his offense has been, his defense has been phenomenal. He's really frustrated his opponents. Not a lot of clean shots. Taking care of the ball in the midfield. Not had any errant passes, any turnovers that have led to great opportunities for his opponents. He's got Suarez here to Neymar. Back to Suarez. Messi. Curse to the commentator as he makes an errant pass there. Cisse's got Neymar. Eusebio, he's got men forward here. Ronaldo. Dragback's got Eusebio in the middle. Nice little Ronaldo chop there, but turns the ball over. Empton Scroll trying to get a little fancy there. Makes a mistake, and now Cisse holds possession, but Laurent Blanc coming in with a big tackle, and now Neymar's in behind here for M10. Squirrel pushes the ball forward. Neymar fighting off Marcelo, crosses it in. Cleared away, though, by Cisse. Cisse trying to get some possession here, as Ronaldo might have a chance here. Takes a shot, and he scores. Wow. Ball roll time shot, 2-0, M10 Squirrel. Absolutely incredible. Cisse dragged back with Ronaldo to Eusebio. Eusebio takes a shot, but nothing there as it's blocked. M10 Squirrel looking to attack again, but great tackle there by Cisse. Suarez gets it up to Neymar. M10 Squirrel just holding up play here. Ronaldo to Pogba. It's a little back and forth right now. M10 Squirrel just holding play. Cisse not giving him anything up the middle right now, and you can see that M10 Squirrel is just trying to pass it around, looking for an opening. Takes a shot, but it's right to Courtois. As Cisse plays it out quickly here to Hazard. Pull it out wide here to Alves. Runner up the right wing. Doesn't take it. Passes Eusebio to Ronaldo in the middle. Ronaldo over to Hazard. Nice little back heel pass there, but it's turned over here. Cancelo up to Neymar. And M10's just going to hold up play. Pogba plays it out wide here to Sandro. M10 Squirrel content just to hold possession here. Errant pass there, turns it over. Ronaldo, Eusebio. M10 Squirrel's defense continuing to be a brick wall in this tournament. Nice little El Tornado there. Eusebio up to Ronaldo. Out wide here to Neymar. Cisse trying to get something going. Nice little drag back there. Plays it to Alves. Pull it. Looking in the middle here for Hazard. Hazard over to Pogba. To Eusebio. Scoop turn. Turns the ball over, though. We've got 2 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. We've got a run in behind here with Neymar. Waiting for men to get forward. Zimton slows up play. Long shot there with Suarez. Easy for Courtois. And that's it for the first half, as M10 Squirrel is up 2-0 here in our semi-final matchup. He has dominated from the kickoff. No real clear opportunities there for Cisse. We'll be right back with the second half.
Hey, this is Ben from the Foot Fanatic Podcast. Thank you guys for checking out our friends at Gaming Frog and their amazing tournament with the best pro players in North America and our guy, JKO, John Oliveira, who also represents the New England Revolution. Every single week we talk about how we build our own teams, what's going on in the marketplace, review SBCs and players, and of course we get our pros perspective from John, who helps you with your gameplay. Be sure to check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Audioboom, and so much more. It's the Foot Fanatic Podcast with our good friends at Gaming Frog.
Welcome back, everybody. The second half has just kicked off. We've got M10 Squirrel and those Arsenal kits going from right to left. Cisse and his black kit going from left to right. Recapping the first half. M10 Squirrel got a goal in the 8th minute. And then followed it up later in the first half with another goal with Ronaldo. Left-footed time shot. Near post. Great goal. Cisse not had a whole lot of opportunities here. M10 Squirrel plays it up to Suarez. He's got Neymar. Plays it back to Blanc. Pogba. Out wide here to Sandro. Nice little ball roll. Creating space. M10 Squirrel just passing it around. Messi. M10 Squirrel just holding possession here. No pressure really from Cisse. M10 Squirrel continue, and there's an errant little pass there. Now Cisse might have a break here. He's got Neymar out wide. He's got Eusebio making a run, sides against it. Blanc up to Hazard, Eusebio. Out wide here to Neymar. He's got Eusebio. Passes it back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo fighting off Pogba for possession. Just like that, M10 Squirrel's got possession back. Not much Cisse has been able to do here. Great interception there by Ramos for Cisse. He's got men forward. He's got Eusebio on a run here. Looking for Ronaldo. Takes a shot. Great save by Courtois. That was the first real chance that Cisse has had this game. 60 minutes in. Cisse is going to have to start throwing more men forward here if he's going to look to get back in this game. Marcelo holds possession here. He's got 2 men on him. Hullet. Eusebio. Might be something on here. Pogba. Little step over is nice. Ronaldo. Back to Eusebio. Neymar takes a shot. But it's blocked. Takes another shot. It's in. And Cisse gets one back here in the 63rd minute. And just like that, we've got a whole new game. M10's going to have to not just pass it around, but be a little bit more careful with the ball. Not get caught in a counterattack. It looks like that's what happened there. An errant pass led to that goal. Neymar takes a shot. It's blocked. Takes another shot. It's blocked. Oh, wow. Cisse dodged a bullet there as it looked like M10 Squirrel had put the dagger in him. Suarez holding up play. Ronaldo. Suarez in the middle. Tries to take the shot. Neymar. Neymar might have a chance. Takes a shot and he scores. Just like that. 68th minute. M10 Squirrel answers the Cisse goal. We've got a pause here by M10 Squirrel. Hullet. Quick shot. Ronaldo takes another shot. Great save by Courtois. Wow. M10 Squirrel looking to make an adjustment here. Felipe Anderson coming on. Gabriel Jesus coming on. Memphis Depay coming on as well. So we've got Depay, Jesus, and Felipe Anderson coming on for M10 Squirrel. And we've got a corner here for Cisse. Sends it in. It is cleared away. Little step over there by Pogba. Ronaldo. Eusebio takes a shot near post and he scores. Wow, what a goal. Eusebio on the near post. Cisse will not go down quietly. 3-2 here. 73rd minute. Coming out of the pause. M10 Squirrel gives up an incredible goal here to Cisse. M10 Squirrel has Jesus out wide but loses possession. Gains it back though. Ronaldo. Pogba to Anderson. Anderson might have a chance here. Something might be on. Takes a shot right to Courtois though. Pogba wins possession back for M10 Squirrel. Blanc gets it up to Jesus. Over to Ronaldo. Memphis takes a shot and it's off the post. But Jesus gets it back. Nice little flick there. Memphis to Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a shot. It's blocked. Cisse looking to get out here. He's got Hazard up this left wing. He's got some space. Waiting for men to get forward. No one's getting forward for Cisse, unfortunately. Marcelo, can he outrun the defender? He can. He maintains possession. Ramos. We got 9 minutes left in this match. Cisse is going to have to get something soon. Eusebio with the chance. Takes a shot, but it's right to Courtois. Off-balance shot. No power on it, unfortunately. Dani Alves wins possession back for Cisse. Hullet. Pogba. Neymar. Eusebio loses possession, but it's right to Pogba. Marcelo. Little step over. Eusebio. Drag back. Step over again. Eusebio takes the shot. Great save by Courtois. M10 Squirrel moves his goalie into position to stop that timed finesse shot. That should have been a goal. Great defensive play by M10 Squirrel. He knew what was going to happen. Nice little heel-to-heel there by Felipe Anderson. He's got men forward. Haul it with the interception, though, for Cisse. Cisse running out of time here. Hazard. Nice little ball road to Eusebio. Eusebio up to Ronaldo. Back to Eusebio. Ronaldo in behind the defense here. Errant pass, though. Ronaldo wins it back for Cisse. Still holding it. Ferdinand takes it away, but Hazard wins it back. Rio Ferdinand takes it. 2 minutes left in this match. Cisse's got to win possession back quickly if he's going to have a chance to equalize. M10 Squirrel just holding the ball here. Passing it to his back line. No chance here, it looks like, for Cisse. And that is it. M10 Squirrel is into the finals. Cisse is eliminated. What a great match. 3-2 our final score. M10 Squirrel over Cisse. We'll be right back with our post-match commentary. Welcome back, everybody. We just finished our first game of the night, our first semifinal matchup of M10 Squirrel versus Cisse, where M10 Squirrel defeats Cisse. Let's take a look at the bracket. As you can see down here, M10 Squirrel does win 3-2 over Cisse. Cisse, though, fought back hard, was not able to find that equalizing goal, had a chance late, turned the ball over, unfortunately. In fact, M10 Squirrel's defense, phenomenal there at the end. Rio Ferdinand winning not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 tackles there at the end to win possession back for M10 Squirrel and just hold it for the final whistle. Great game. Our next game will be coming up shortly here with Rain 10 versus Extra CA. We will bring that game to you as soon as our players are ready. Until then, we're going to take a short intermission break, and we'll be back soon. Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to show you highlights from yesterday's quarterfinal matchup before we get started here with our second semifinal matchup. Enjoy. A Ronaldo goal. Fiddle has just not been able to get anything going offensively. He's got Firmino. Nice little fake shot. Takes the shot and he scores. Just as I said, he has nothing going. He gets the goal.
That was going to end up with a throw-in.
Royce up the right side here. Got plenty of space. He's got Sane. Sane looking to make a run. Waiting for numbers to get forward. Suarez holding the ball. Mbappe, heel to heel, takes a shot and he scores. Well,
Kullet, Neymar. To take the lead. Well, that's the way to take the lead. That's a stunning goal. Fine move. Excellent application in front of goal. He's a really good player. And he's taken the chance with some aplomb here. He's tucked it away, well out of the goalkeeper's reach.
I love to see that. Don't have to whack it from that kind of position.
Quick here, but Rain 10 intercepts. Fiddle not had a lot of possession here. And he's got Ronaldo in behind, crosses it, takes a shot and it's in. Rain 10 with the first goal of the game. Ronaldo to Mbappe on the volley. 1-0, 37th minute. What a volley. Right under Neuer. Neuer just trying. A Ronaldo goal. Fiddle has just not been able to get anything going offensively. He's got Firmino. Nice little fake shot. Takes a shot and he scores. Just as I said, he has nothing going. He gets the goal.
That was going to end up with a throw-in.
Royce up the right side here. Got plenty of space. He's got Sane. Sane looking to make a run. Waiting for numbers to get forward. Suarez holding the ball. Mbappe, heel to heel, takes a shot and he scores. Well,
Gullit, Neymar. To take the lead. Well, that's the way to take the lead. That's a stunning goal. Fine move. Excellent application in front of goal. He's a really good player. And he's taken the chance with some aplomb here. He's tucked it away, well out of the goalkeeper's reach.
I love to see that. Don't have to whack it from that kind of position.
Back here, but Rain 10 intercepts. Fiddle not had a lot of possession here. And he's got Ronaldo in behind, crosses it, takes a shot and it's in. Rain 10 with the first goal of the game. Ronaldo to Mbappe on the volley. 1-0, 37th minute.
Hey, this is Ben from the Foot Fanatic Podcast. Thank you guys for checking out our friends at Gaming Frog and their amazing tournament with the best pro players in North America and our guy, JKO, John Oliveira, who also represents the New England Revolution. Every single week we talk about how we build our own teams, what's going on in the marketplace, review SBCs and players, and of course we get our pros perspective from John, who helps you with your gameplay. Be sure to check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Audioboom, and so much more. It's the Foot Fanatic Podcast with our good friends at Gaming Frog.
Yo, speaking business, better mind your own. Talking loud, then rewind your tone. Futuristic been setting trends, you late, you probably got a house phone. Nerd rap with the money track. Put the whole city on my back. Take a lot of cats around the world. If you act up, you ain't coming.
Welcome back, everybody. We're about to get our second match of the night, or semifinal matchup between Rain 10 and Extra CA. Let's take a look at the bracket here. As you can see, earlier tonight, M10 Squirrel did defeat Cisse 3-2. Cisse fought hard to come back into that game. We're moving on to our second semifinal matchup. Rain 10 versus Extra CA. Looking forward to that. Let's jump in right now as we are getting started here.
Okay. No poner música
Looking
porque
at Extra
me
CA's
pidieron
team,
que
Neymar, Vieira, Mbappe.
nada más para que sepan porque no hay música.
Rain 10, the only player left that has not lost a game in
Sí,
this
no, es el equipo
tournament.
prestado. Es que aquí se-
He has
aquí se puede
dominated
prestar.
from the beginning. He was the champion in the ESWC in Sao Paulo. He represents Mexico in all the events that he does. His tournament so far, he defeated Cisse 3-2 to open up the tournament. Then he went on to beat Buck Army 4-2 and won via forfeit over Goom. Moving into the knockout rounds, he beat Pacify 3-0.
Bueno, vamos.
And yesterday, in the quarterfinals, in a marquee matchup game, he beat Fiddle 3-1. And he will be in the Christmas kits going from left to right. We have Extra CA in the blue kits going from right to left. And we've got a pause already by Extra CA. Ball's kicked out of play. And we're going to have a pause. With that pause, let's take a look at Extra CA. Promising young Canadian player, 17 years of age. He is one of the younger competitors in this tournament. Free agent looking for a pro contract. He started this tournament off with a draw against Giuseppe 2-2. Went on to beat Scams via forfeit. And then he drew Sibwolf 4-4. Moving into the knockout round, a huge upset over Ben R 2-1. And then last night in the quarterfinals, he beat RVP FIFA 3-1 to move on into this semifinal matchup. Both these players looking to get to the finals. Both have had strong performances throughout this tournament. As Extra CA holds up play here. Rain 10 providing a lot of pressure here. Intercepted by Extra CA. Vieira. Sane. Intercepted though by Kondogbia. Out wide here up this left wing. Pogba holding play. Cancelo. It's got Ronaldo. Mbappe. Something could be on here. Crosses it far post. But it's cleared away there by Extra CA. Pogba trying to win possession back. But Extra CA is able to win that possession. Sane trying to get out wide here. He's got Cruyff up to Vieira. Back to Vieira now. Cruyff. Little La Croqueta. Sane. Back to Cruyff. Cruyff takes a shot. Handanovic there for the save. Easy save there. As Rainton plays it at his goalkeeper's feet and kicks it out there. Pogba. Rainton just passing it around here. Content on just holding possession. Slow build up right now. He's got Pogba making a run there. Ronaldo looking for Mbappe. Nothing there. Gets it out to Cancelo. Mbappe holding the ball. Rainton just passing it around here. Being very patient. Trying to force a mistake from Extra CA. One mistake could be all that's needed here in this tournament, in this semifinal game, as both of these players, high-quality players. Extra CA wins possession back, but turns it over immediately. Neymar to Pogba, to Mbappe. Little fake shot to Ronaldo. Taken down in the box, but no call. Rain 10 clearly upset about that. Thought he should have had a penalty, and Extra CA is looking to break the other way. Errant pass, unfortunately, for Extra CA as Rain 10 gets possession back. Makes a bad pass. Extra CA with Vieira. Out wide here to Conte. Conte's got runners. Cruyff, Sane. Neymar, he's in behind on the defense here. Little step over. Takes a shot. Saved by Handanovic.
No.
Neymar takes a shot and he scores. Errant play there by Rain 10. Tried to play it out too quick. Extra CA able to pick up that errant pass. Puts it away. 1-0. And like I said earlier, one mistake could be all that's needed for someone to go on and win this game. Both these players, very high quality players. Rain 10, Ronaldo tried to pass it there, but Courtois is able to come out and save it. Ball's played out here. Alba to Conte. Extra CA up to Mbappe. Cruyff. He's got Mbappe out wide left here. Cruyff just doing some ball rolls. Vieira. Neymar looking for space. Takes his shots. Blocked. Martial clears it out here to Neymar. Neymar up to Ronaldo. Holding up play. Back to Neymar. Rain 10 has done a great job with possession. Has not really had a clean shot yet. Thought he should have had a penalty earlier when Ronaldo was taken down in the box. His one mistake this game was trying to play it out fast. And he's got Mbappe here on the right wing. Nothing going on there, though. Like I was saying, Rain makes the one mistake, plays the ball out too fast. And Extra CA is able to get it to Neymar and put it away. He's got Sane here. He's got Mbappe, takes a shot. Great save by Handanovic. Could have been 2-0. Got a corner. Plays it in the near post. Cleared away. Robertson holding up play. Pogba. Looks like we've got a lag spike. Nothing going on currently as there is a delay in this game. Connection has been lost, unfortunately. We will sort this out on our end, and we'll get back to you guys as soon as possible and let you know if there will be a second game. All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got the game underway again here, so I will break down what has happened so everybody will be clear. We had a disconnection. Extra was up 1-0. That goal will stand. So Extra is up 1-0 currently. We will play until the 60th minute of this game. If the score is tied, Extra CA will win and move on to the finals. If Rain 10 is able to score a goal before that, they will play the full game until the 90th minute, and that will count as extra time from the 60th minute to the 90th minute. If after that, we will go to penalties. So Rain 10 has until the 60th minute to get a goal back.
Wait, no
He turns the ball over here. Extra CA looking to counter. Sane out to Conte. All Extra CA has to do is get to the 60th minute. He's got name our little La Croqueta. Turns, crosses it in, but it's cleared. Vieira wins it back. Sane. Out wide here to Mbappe. Mbappe up the right wing for Rain 10. Neymar up to Ronaldo. He's got Mbappe. Sends it wide. Forced out of play by Jordi Alba, and it will be a corner here for Rain 10. Rain 10 needs a goal before the 60th minute. Goalie comes way out. Rainton gets it back. Neymar takes a long shot. It's deflected out, and we've got a foul here. It's a yellow card for Mbappe. Rainton will have a set piece here. 25 yards out. Neymar tried to play it to Pogba. Extra CA read it the whole way. It's cleared up here to Neymar. To Cruyff. Numbers forward here for Extra CA. Great interception there by Campbell. Neymar. To Ronaldo. Scoop turn. Intercepted. Vieira. To Cruyff. We've got Mbappe here up the left wing. Try to cross it in. It's out of play, and that will be a corner here for Extra CA. Crosses it in near post. Cleared away. Conte holding play for Extra CA. Sane. Cruyff to Sane. Sane's got a chance here. Takes a shot and he scores. Extra CA scores with Leroy Sane to go up. Officially 2-0 in this game. Rain 10 now needs 2 goals before the 60th minute to have a chance to make it to this final. Great defense so far by Extra CA. Rain 10 not been able to get any offense going so far. Ronaldo to Neymar, takes a shot. Great save by Courtois. Rain 10 clearly frustrated, thinks that should have been a goal. Sends it in. Ronaldo cleared away. Manolas. Long shot there, but it is saved by Courtois. Nice easy save for him. Plays it out here to Alba. Vieira. Neymar to Mbappe. Mbappe heel to heel. Conte. Sane. Little drag back. Trying to create some space. Loses the ball though. Held up. Might have been a foul. Was not called. Rain 10 switches play. He's got Neymar here. Does he take it? No, he doesn't. Gives it to Pogba. Ball's deflected though, and Extra CA wins possession back. Cruyff to Neymar. Neymar takes a shot. A great save by Handanovic. Rain 10 moves his goalie at the last second to stop that finesse shot. Neymar sends it in near post. Pogba clears. Extra CA keeping possession here out of the corner. Decides to play it back. Walker holding the ball. 60 minutes left in this game. We are going to the 60th minute unless Rain 10 can get 2 goals. Takes a shot with Cruyff and he scores. Extra CA up. Officially 3-0 now. Rain 10 in disbelief. Great shot by Cruyff. Rain 10's only chance of coming back now will be 3 goals before the 60th minute. Look at that shot by Cruyff. Top shelf. Nothing the goalie could do. And Rain 10's going to have to get something going here quick. He's going to just have to go for it. Throw everybody forward. He needs 3 goals before the 60th minute. Kondogbia. Ronaldo. Drag back. Nice little drag back there. Martial overruns it. Back to Ronaldo to Kondogbia. Pogba. Loses it. Mbappe. He's got Neymar. Neymar not able to get behind Campbell though. The run was there. Rain 10 out wide here up the right wing. Pogba trying to get it to Mbappe or Neymar. Neymar to Pogba. Back to Martial.
No mames, está el pase solo, güey.
Rain 10 not able to get a clean shot there as it's played quickly up to Neymar. Neymar to Cruyff. Cruyff back to Neymar. Heel to heel. Over to Sane. Sane back to Neymar. Neymar holding the ball. Loses it. Manolas, center back, coming in, trying to make something happen. Rain 10 knows he's running out of time here. Ronaldo, he's got a runner here to the right side. You see him. He sees Neymar. Extra CA's defense is just getting back and covering for him. Cruyff plays it up quickly to Neymar. Neymar to Mbappe. He had Neymar on a run, though, and he missed it. Ronaldo's able to win possession back for Reign 10. Out wide to Cancelo. Cancelo's got Neymar. Decides to play it to Pogba. Over to Martial, to Pogba, to Ronaldo. Little scoop turn to Mbappe. Ball's out of play. It will be a corner here for Reign 10. Plays it short. Martial, a little step over. Crosses it. Header off the post. The opportunity was there. Reign 10 knows it. Ball is hit off the post. We're in the 45th minute of this first half. With only a half hour left to play. Reign 10 running out of time. 15 minutes left to play. And Dogbia to Martial. Intercepted. Cruyff sends it up the pitch to Mbappe. Mbappe holds possession for Extra CA. All right, so we are at halftime of this game, but we've only got 15 minutes left. Reign 10 is going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here if he's going to come back in this semifinal matchup. He is officially down 3 goals. He will need to get 3 goals in 15 minutes. It will be tough. We will see if he's able to do that. We will be right back with the second half.
Hey, this is Ben from the Foot Fanatic Podcast. Thank you guys for checking out our friends at Gaming Frog and their amazing tournament with the best pro players in North America and our guy, JKO, John Oliveira, who also represents the New England Revolution. Every single week we talk about...
All right, I don't mean to cut that ad short, but we are back for the last 15 minutes. If we had the whole half, we would have ran it. We've only got to the 60th minute. Reign 10 in the Christmas kit going from right to left. Extra CA in his blue kits going from left to right. And he's got Neymar in behind. Takes a shot, but deflected out of play. It will be a corner. Extra CA plays it short. Ferdinand plays it back. Extra CA knows now all he's got to do is just hold the ball. He's already got this game locked up. It's going to be nearly impossible for Reign 10 to come back. Ronaldo loses the ball here. It's going to go out of play. Reign 10 maintaining possession. Only 10 minutes left here for Reign 10 to get anything going. Martial loses possession. Runner on here for Extra CA. Neymar in behind. Handanovic comes way out of the goal. Clears it out of play. 8 minutes left here for Reign 10. All Extra CA has to do is just hold the ball. Vieira over to Conte. Conte plays it back to Vieira. Cruyff takes a shot. Great save by Handanovic. Reign 10 looking to get up the pitch. We've got another lag spike there. Pogba out wide here to Mbappe. Mbappe's got Neymar. Decides against it. Sees Pogba making a run. Reign 10 just holding the ball with Mbappe, but loses. It doesn't make a decision. And Extra CA getting up the pitch here. Manolas, great interception for Reign 10. Ronaldo, drag back. Nice little move there. But it is won by Extra CA. 2 minutes left. Extra CA just has to hold the ball now. This game's over. Nothing that can be done for Reign 10 as the shot is deflected out of play. We'll have one last corner, it looks like, here for Extra CA. Is sent in. Caught by Handanovic. A pause has been cued. That is the game. Extra CA wins it here in our second semifinal matchup. 3-0 over Reign 10. And we will be right back with our post-match commentary. Welcome back, everybody. We just completed our second semifinal matchup. We will have our final coming up here in about 20 minutes. We will be taking a short break. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick. We've got M10 Squirrel versus Extra CA in our final matchup. We will be bringing in a guest commentator, Robert, to break down his thoughts on the first semifinal matchup. That was M10 Squirrel versus Cisse, and what he just witnessed with Extra CA versus Rain 10. We will be right back with Robert and myself as we get ready for our final of the Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational. Welcome back, everybody. We have got a guest analyst here, Robert, and our guest analyst, the Agia, and they're going to give us their thoughts here on our first semifinal game, and then we're going to talk about our second semifinal game, and finally we will preview our finals. So, Robert, the first semifinal game, M10 Squirrel, he has been hot this entire tournament. Comes against Cisse, who had a nail-biting game against Janos last night. What are your thoughts on that first semifinal matchup? Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to be right back, everybody, with some more breakdown of that first semifinal game. right, everybody. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty. So bringing back our guests, Robert and Viagia. Robert, I know you just broke down to me what you thought of the first semifinal game, but for everybody else, please break down your thoughts on that semifinal, M10 Squirrel versus, M10 Squirrel versus Cisse.
I think what my main point was that M10 Squirrel was a huge game for him, because I think it was one of the best games I think I saw him perform in of the whole tournament. Like we said, he started off losing his first game 3-0 to Ben R. And after that, I don't think a lot of us thought. He was kind of new to the scene. He's one of the youngest. I think he is the youngest in this tournament. So kind of hard to come back from a loss in your first game, but he's done well. Performed very well against Cisse, who actually himself has been kind of the king of the comeback or king of close games. So actually ended up making a close game in the end. But I think Squirrel, in my opinion, might be a good favorite going into the final.
Yeah, I agree. M10 Squirrel, after that loss to Ben R to open up this tournament, not really sure if he was going to be able to bounce back from it. Like you said, 3-0 to Ben R, who after that game I thought was gonna go on and actually be one of the favorites here. But M10 rebounds against A, beats him 2-1, and then actually moves on via forfeit from Hasib to get into the knockout rounds. And ever since that, he has just been absolutely on fire. And like you said, Cisse, kind of king of the comebacks, been playing a lot of close games. In the knockouts, he played Jukes, got past him 2-1. Last night, a nail-biter against Janos. 1-0 game. We haven't seen a lot of 1-0 games in this tournament, so both players playing extremely well. And then, of course, he comes up against a on-fire, in-form M10 Squirrel. And I thought the comeback was on, but kind of ran out of time. That Eusebio goal, tell me, was that not a pretty goal to get him within one?
It was a great goal. The only thing with that game is it felt like anytime Cisse did mount a little bit of comeback, M10 was able to get the goal just to keep himself that extra head. So I think it was 2-0, then 2-1, and then he made it 3-1, and then even the 3-2 was kind of irrelevant at the end. But I think that every time M10 kind of got on the back foot, he was able to kind of just turn it up a little bit and get that extra goal to have that little basically gap between him and Cisse.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It looked like Cisse was just content letting M10 Squirrel pass it around, and based on what I've seen from M10 Squirrel, it looks like if you let him pass it around, he's just going to be patient and just wait for you to make a mistake. And when you do, that's when he strikes. That's kind of been his bread and butter. But all right, Robert, thank you so much. We'll have you back here for our second preview of the semifinal game. We'll get your thoughts on that. We'll bring in Viagia as our extra analyst here for his thoughts, and then we will start previewing our final matchup. We will be right back.
Hey, this is Ben from the Foot Fanatic Podcast. Thank you guys for checking out our friends at Gaming Frog and their amazing tournament with the best pro players in North America and our guy, JKO, John Oliveira, who also represents the New England Revolution. Every single week we talk about how we build our own teams, what's going on in the marketplace, review SBCs and players, and of course we get our pros perspective from John, who helps you with your gameplay. Be sure to check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Audioboom, and so much more. It's the Foot Fanatic Podcast with our good friends at Gaming Frog.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're bringing in our other guest analyst here, the Agia. Agia, talk to us about what you saw in that second semifinal matchup. Rain 10 losing to Extra CA 3-0, the disconnect. What do you think that played into it? Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, 100%. I think that kind of changed the whole complexion of the game. But more than that, the goal that was conceded, I think, might have played in the mindset of Rain, and then the DC, it's like things are going against him, and that kind of doesn't quite help when you're playing FIFA. It takes a lot of mental strength to, put that aside and continue playing your full game. I thought it was a big upset, to be honest. I didn't expect this to be the result. I thought that Rain would, if not win the whole tournament. So, and he's been consistent throughout the tournament, and Extra's really picked up his forms towards the later half of the tournament. And the way the game panned out, I thought that Rain could have easily won the game, but Extra took his chances and played a very good, quick counter-attacking game and had a really good defensive structure and was able to, or rather, withstand all the possession play that Rain had.
I absolutely agree. Robert, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I would have to say it's pretty similar thoughts on my end. I believe that was the first time Rain was losing this entire tournament was when that first goal went in, and it was through a mistake from just passing out his keeper and then not being able to get back in time to an empty net, and then a DC happens. Like we said, that's classic. Like you think just everything in FIFA is going against you. And I remember, I think it was after we restarted, a little bit like midway through the first half, he gets a corner, plays it short, gets open, and then does a back post cross to, I think it was Sol Campbell in the back post, who clearly wins it, and it just goes off the post. And you can see just visually on Rain's eyes that that was probably the final straw right there, that he wasn't coming back in that game. But I have to say, credit to Extra, scoring 3 goals against the most consistent player of the tournament. So, and at 17 years of age too, going to the final. Actually, I think both of them are 17 years of age, so that says something.
Yeah, no doubt there. We've got the 2 youngest players going in. Gia, you were about to bring in some thoughts?
I just said that it was also crazy that he didn't concede a goal against Rain, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Rain's scored in every single game, and it's kind of hard to keep his offense shut down like he has.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, looking at Rain from the knockout stages on, actually, we'll go even farther back. Let's go to the group stages and look at this. Rain 10, 3 goals against Cisse, 4 goals against Buck Army, wins via forfeit over Goom. And then as we get into the knockout rounds, you've got a 3-0 victory over Pacify, a 3-1 victory over Fiddle, which honestly, I think Fiddle, we can all agree, was probably one of the other favorites. We had 2 of the probably top favorites in this tournament playing in that round of 16, that quarterfinal matchup, and Rain 10 3-1, handles him fairly easily, and then gets shut out by Extra CA. And looking at even Extra CA, though, he is from this knockout stage on, he has just been battling. I mean, Ben R in your first game, you beat him 2-1, and then you play RVP FIFA, another strong player, beat him 3-1, and now you beat arguably the favorite of the tournament 3-0, gotten stronger each game, and now we've got 2 17-year-olds playing in this final. Gentlemen, this is truly going to be a great matchup. With that being said, we're going to take one more break, and we'll come back with our preview where the Agia and Robert will give their predictions, their analysis of this final matchup, and then after that, we will get started with our final M10 Squirrel versus Extra CA. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here. We've got Robert and the Agia, our guest analysts, here breaking down our first semifinal and our second semifinal. Gentlemen, we have got a great final approaching us. Extra CA versus M10 Squirrel, 2 17-year-olds, 2 men that have been playing extremely well in the knockout rounds here, into the quarters and the semis. Robert, I'm going to start with you. thoughts on this final, predictions? Let us have it.
I think the first thought goes back to what you said, the two 17-year-olds. I think that whether that's just because it's a video game and that tends to be towards a younger audience, but even with F2 Text winning at the high level of the FUT Champs Cups, what it says about being young and being able to perform at tournaments like this or in styles like this against other pro players, seems like you would think that they might have a disadvantage being young, not maybe being able to like compose themselves, but seems to be the opposite of the case here. So I think we're in for a really good final. Myself, I think maybe it might be biased to Mezit Ozil, but I think M10 Squirrel has been a really strong player just since that first loss in his first ever game of this tournament, and I think he's been the most consistent player since then, and I think he has the best chance of winning it.
All right, Agia, what are your thoughts and analysis of this final?
I think it's going to be a tough one. Obviously, I think that, Squirrel has a much more similar style to Rain. And obviously Rain lost, so maybe that puts it into the favor of, Extra to actually win the whole thing. But end of the day, I feel like on the front foot, I love the way how he sets up the play. He's intricate passing, rather than a quick counterattack. So I think the key who gets the first goal. I think that changes the complexion of the whole game, because if Extra gets the first goal, he can just sit back and wait for his chance. While if Squirrel gets the first goal, then obviously Extra has to come out and might leave some more gaps in the defense.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm with you on that. Sorry to cut you out there. I just really want to hit that point. If Extra CA gets ahead, we have not seen Squirrel come back yet since we've gotten into this knockout round. He's been in the lead every game of this tournament when it's been elimination. So I'd like to see how he responds to being down a goal if Extra is able to get up early. And to your point, if M10 plays like Rain, well, Extra CA did just dominate Rain 3-0. But if M10 Squirrel gets up early, we've seen him hold the ball. We've seen him content just to pass it around. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, we could get a very high scoring. We could get a very defensive battle. Agia, I'm going to start with you. What is your prediction, final score of this matchup?
I think Squirrel.
I think we lost Agia there.
I think cut out there.
Yep.
I'll just go with my way.
Robert, what's your prediction here for this final?
I said Squirrel would win, but prediction for the score, I'm going to say 3-1 to Squirrel. I think that he'll score first, but he'll make it probably 2-0, and then Extra will kind of open up a lot, attack, get a goal, but then be too open towards maybe 70th minute on to get that third.
All right, Agia, what's your prediction?
I thought it would be a 2-1 game. I think it'll be a 1-0, and I think that Extra will equalize, but I think Squirrel will edge it towards the end of the game.
All right, both our analysts picking M10 Squirrel to win. This is going to be a great final. Both players have played very hard. Both players deserve to win, but unfortunately, only one of them can take the Gaming Frog tournament. And when we come back from our short intermission break, we will have M10 Squirrel versus Extra CA for the tournament. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back, starting at 9 o'clock sharp. Welcome back, everybody. We've got our final matchup of the Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational, M10 Squirrel versus Extra CA. And as you can see, our players are in the lobby getting ready for this final matchup. You just heard Robert and the Agia and myself break down this matchup. This is going to be an exciting game. Both players have played extremely well up until this point. Both players 17 years of age. It's going to be interesting to see who's able to take this. As we get ready for our finals matchup, you can see we have the current team up. Vieira, Neymar, look like Mbappe. As we get the game started here, we're going to have M10 Squirrel and the black kits going from left to right. Extra CA in the red kits going from right to left. Ball out of play early on here. Extra CA might have a run on here. He's got Vieira. He's got men forward. He's got Neymar in behind the defense. Neymar crosses it far post. Sane, and it's over the bar. Sane unmarked all alone, had a chance. M10 Squirrel tested early on by Extra CA. M10 Squirrel gets it up to Ronaldo, but the defense of Extra CA holding tight currently. Cruyff loses the ball here to Sandro. Sandro switches it over to Suarez. M10 Squirrel trying to just hold the ball, let his players get back into position. as he sends it over. Up this left wing. Ronaldo loses possession. M10's able to win it back. Another block, though, by Extra CA's defense. Been on point to start this game early. M10 Squirrel has scored in the last 2 games inside of the 10th minute both times. It does not look like he will do it for a 3rd time as Extra CA's defense is holding. He gets the ball out here to Neymar. Conte has a run here. Big shot. Over to Cruyff. Blocked by M10 Squirrel. Messi to Neymar. Not able to get around Ramos. Best base defender in this game, Sergio Ramos. Neymar to Sané. Men forward here for Extra CA. Vieira to Mbappe. Back to Vieira. Vieira takes a shot and he scores! Extra CA up 1-0 over M10 Squirrel. What a combination played by Extra CA there. And this is what we talked about. What will M10 Squirrel do now being down a goal? We have not seen him down a goal here in the knockout rounds. Extra CA, great interception there. Sané up to Neymar to Cruyff. Men forward here. Extra's looking for another one. He's got Neymar behind. Takes an unfortunate time shot there. He had a goal, it looked like. M10 Squirrel dodges a bullet.
This is kind of what we talked about, the quick combination plays. Now that he's ahead, he's really able to do that and exploit that.
That's right. The guy making a note there, the quick combination plays for Extra CA, helping him here early in this match. M10 Squirrel not able to get any real offense going so far. A little bit of a surprise. Extra CA's defense has been strong. It looks like M10 Squirrel is just making one or two errant passes there in that final third that's really hindering him. He's had the space. It looks like he's had the opportunities but not been able to actually create the chance. As he gets it out wide here to Sandro. Ball in behind. Oh, Messi might have a chance here. Oh, M10 Squirrel had a chance. He should have taken the shot. Messi on the right foot. Ronaldo loses the ball here. Ferdinand trying to hold it up for Extra CA, and he does. Kicked out to Cruyff. Men forward. Sané trying to do a little step over there. Lose it. We've got a foul here. A little surprised by that. Extra CA. Set piece plays it short. Out wide here to Vieira. And M10 Squirrel's able to get possession back. Suarez boots it up the field here. Ronaldo. Neymar trying to get a little combination going. Now Neymar's got some space here up the right wing. Pogba to Ronaldo. Messi. Back to Ronaldo. Some space. Takes a shot and he scores! M10 Squirrel with the time finesse shot. And he equalizes 1-1. What a play there. Just needed a little bit of space with Ronaldo. Able to tie this game up. Extra CA put on a little bit of a skill clinic here with Neymar, trying to create some space. Looking to answer quickly. Neymar, little drag back, trying to create some space. Sané has a chance. Cruyff. Looked like he might have been offsides, but he wasn't, as M10 Squirrel is able to clear this out. Suarez up to Neymar. Pogba, Ronaldo. Great defense by Extra CA. Both of these guys have had great defense. The chances have been few for both of them. They've capitalized on the one really good one they got. Now Neymar's putting on a little bit of a skill kick. Oh, great save by Courtois. The skill there by Neymar and Extra CA. I thought he had the second goal. M10 Squirrel plays it out wide to Cancelo. Suarez up to Messi. It's got Ronaldo, but intercepted there by Kyle Walker. Neymar. Mbappe holding play. Vieira loses it. Conte's there to, though, keep possession. Mbappe trying to get it to Neymar, but intercepted. Messi for M10 Squirrel. Loses it. Sané. Now nothing on there for Extra CA. The pressure here by Extra CA has been intense. He did this against Rain 10, and in his semifinal matchup, and it really caused Rain fits. But now we've got M10 Squirrel here with Messi in behind, trying to hold the play up. Suarez loses it. It's out of play. M10 Squirrel will hold possession. Loses it. Mbappe. Cruyff's going. He's got Cruyff up the middle here. Is he able to hold off the defender? He's not. Pogba. 2 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half of this final between M10 Squirrel and Extra CA. Ronaldo in behind the defense here. Nice little fake shot stop there. Little drag back. But Rio Ferdinand able to outmuscle Cristiano Ronaldo as Extra CA looking to get one before the half. Putting on a little La Croqueta errant pass, unfortunately, though, right behind Cruyff. And that is it for the first half of this final. We are tied 1-1, M10 Squirrel versus Extra CA. We're going to bring in Robert and the Agaya here for a quick intermission commentary. Gentlemen, what are your thoughts on that first half?
I think something to note was when we were talking pregame, we said Extra is this free flow style of play, but I think he's really locked down his defense since the knockout stages. I mean, like we said, we did mention that Rain didn't score against them, but I mean, just watching this game, defensively, he's been so much better than what we saw in the group stage. I think that's been a crucial piece to what he's doing right now. Yeah,
Guy, what are your thoughts real quick on the first half?
So that the most interesting thing is the type of defending between the two. I think the Extra is really stepping up. I think he's playing a high pressure, and if you see, as soon as he gets the ball, he tries to make a tackle, while Squirrel is backing off a lot, which is why Extra has had the time to dribble and skill. And I think stamina is going to come into play. So I think that Extra really needs to close out the game if he wants to win in this half.
Thank you, gentlemen. That's true. I agree there. It does look like Squirrel's playing a little bit more back off defense, whereas Extra CA is doing that high pressure. It's almost like they've switched a little bit in their semifinals, where M10 Squirrel was a little bit more pressure, Extra CA a little bit backed off, but then really pressed there at the end. And we've got M10 Squirrel here up this right wing with Ronaldo, loses it to Kyle Walker. Pogba, though, coming in. We didn't have a chance here. Takes a shot. Courtois there for the save. Stamina will play a factor here with Extra playing that high pressure. It does look like he is, in fact, pressing his men forward. M10 Squirrel looking to just defensively hold on. The skill of Extra CA has been impressive. He almost had one with Neymar there late in that first half. As Extra CA gets it out wide here to Sane. Sane fake shot. Nothing there. You can already see Sane's stamina under halfway here early in this second half. 30 minutes left to play. M10 Squirrel versus Extra CA in this final. Conte to Neymar. Extra CA's got men forward. He's got Cruyff in behind. Oh, what a great pass. Cruyff takes a shot. Great save by Courtois. M10 Squirrel moving his keeper. He's been excellent at moving his keeper into position to take away what would be a gimme goal. He's been reading it very, very well in this tournament. M10 looking to get an attack going here. Pogba out wide. Little drag back. Sane strong on the ball. Takes it away from M10 Squirrel. Now we've got Neymar in behind the defense. Extra CA shoots and he scores. Neymar puts Extra CA up 2-1. 66th minute. In behind the defense. What a play. And we've got a pause here by Extra CA. And this is what
it was one of those. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
It was one of those Extra CA counterattacks we've seen throughout the tournament right there. Get cheap possession given away by M10 right there, and immediate counterattack. Doesn't waste any time, and we've seen it throughout the tournament. And it could pay off for him big right there.
Exactly. Extra CA just forcing the turnover there in the midfield against M10 Squirrel. Quick through ball up to Neymar. Neymar get right behind that back line, able to put the ball away. Oh, we have a disconnect here. This is interesting. We've got a disconnect here with about 25 minutes left to play. All right, everybody. We had this earlier, so we're going to take a short break as we resolve this issue. When we resolve this issue, we will come back and let you know what will be happening for this game to be completed. We will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. So we just had a disconnect in our final. It was unfortunate. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to play until the 28th minute mark. M10 Squirrel needs a goal by the 28th minute to continue this game. If he scores, we will play until the 60th minute. That 30 minute to 60 will count as the extra time. And after that, if we still don't have a winner, we'll play out the rest of that game until the 90th. We will tie it up and go to penalties. Since this is a friendly, you can decide what will happen at the end of a game. So, real quick, Robert, Agaya, I need 1 or 2 sentences. What are your thoughts on that disconnect? How do you think it's going to affect this game?
The press of extra is going to be huge now because of the stamina filling back up.
All right, Agaya, what are your thoughts?
Exactly the same thing. I think this might play to extra's hand.
All right, so extra currently holding the ball here with Cruyff. 28 minutes in this game. We will play. Passing it around. He takes a shot with Neymar. Great save by Courtois. For those of you that are either just tuning in or don't remember, Extra CA is up officially 2-1 in this final. M10 Squirrel needs 1 goal before the 28th minute mark to keep this game going. As we got Extra CA with Cruyff up this right wing here. Plays it back, intercepted though. Ronaldo, nice little skill move right there. Draws a foul on Rio Ferdinand, so M10 Squirrel going to keep possession here. Got about 20 minutes left in this game to get a goal. Almost turns it over to Cruyff. That would have been potentially disastrous there for M10 Squirrel as Neymar loses the ball, but Ronaldo gets it back. Neymar loses it again. And you guys are right. The press of Extra CA will be huge here because of the stamina refresh. If I'm M10 Squirrel, I know I've only got a limited amount of time. I've just got to throw everybody forward. I've got to press. Burn up that stamina because it's no use holding it if you can't get that equalizer. As we've got some skill here by Extra CA at the edge of the box. Draws the advantage. Cancelo actually wins it for M10 Squirrel, and M10 Squirrel's looking to break. He is running out of time. Only 15 minutes left for him to get an equalizing goal. And Extra CA has dominated this game so far from this re-kickoff. And he shoots and he scores, and that may be all she wrote as Extra CA goes up officially 3-2-1 over M10 Squirrel. M10 Squirrel's got 13 in-game minutes to get 2 goals. We have seen this before in this tournament where players have ran out of time but have found a way to get the goals they've needed. But right now, Extra CA's defense is just not letting M10 Squirrel get anything going as Alexandro fights off Cruyff. And we've got Neymar here in behind. Neymar crosses it far post, but it is cleared away. Like the idea there by M10 Squirrel, just nobody on that back post yet. As Neymar out wide here on the left side. Loses possession. Cancelo. Errant pass there by M10 Squirrel. M10 Squirrel just not looked as sharp in this final as he did in his semifinal, even last night in the quarterfinals. Mbappe puts on a little skill right there. It's cleared back to Mbappe, back to Conte. Mbappe might have a chance here. Drag back. Sane, drag back. Takes a shot. It's deflected out of play. We're going to have a corner here for Extra CA with just 5 minutes left in this final. He sends it in. Cleared away. Messi loses the ball. Just errant plays here by M10 Squirrel. It's very unfortunate as he's played very sharp this entire tournament since losing his first match in the group stages, but this final has just not looked as sharp. Cancelo looking for men in the middle. Nice little step over to Pogba. Suarez. Drag back. Ball roll. Drag back. Conte just sat on it. Extra CA knew exactly what he was doing and was just waiting for a mistake there. Now we've got Sane up this right wing, muscling Sandro, but Sandro able to out-muscle him. But Sane wins it right back. And that is it. That is 28 minutes, and our winner of the Gaming Frog Invitational is Extra CA. He wins this match 3-2-1. What a victory. What a game. Very impressive for both players. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Our lighting is bad here. We'll be right back with some post-match commentary. Welcome back, everybody. We have our champion of the Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational. It is Extra CA as he defeats M10 Squirrel by a final score of 3-1. And this was a fantastic game. Extra dominated from the opening kickoff. He got the early goal, and we talked about this pre-match. Would M10 Squirrel be able to come back being down a goal? And it just was not able to get anything going. We had the disconnect. 28 minutes for M10 Squirrel to get just a goal. All he needed was one. Was not able to get that. And then Extra CA gets the second goal. Goes up 3-1. And that was all she wrote. When we come back, we're going to bring back Robert and Diagaya as we break down this finals matchup. You don't want to miss that. We will be right back, everybody.
Hey, this is Ben from the Foot Fanatic Podcast. Thank you guys for checking out our friends at Gaming Frog and their amazing tournament with the best pro players in North America and our guy, JKO, John Oliveira, who also represents the New England Revolution. Every single week we talk about how we build our own teams, what's going on in the marketplace, review SBCs and players, and of course we get our pros perspective from John, who helps you with your gameplay. Be sure to check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Audioboom, and so much more. It's the Foot Fanatic Podcast with our good friends at Gaming Frog.
right, welcome back, everybody. We have our winner of the Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational here to answer some questions for us with this post-match commentary. Extra CA, first off, congratulations on the victory over M10 Squirrel. Very impressed with that 3-1 victory. You played well the entire game. Didn't look like you were making any mistakes and looked like you capitalized on a lot of mistakes. Talk us through that final real quick.
Well, I've played Squirrel before, like multiple times, and I know that he likes to take his time on the attack a little bit, so I just thought I'd high press him, and it worked.
Yeah, it looked like you were the high press was really causing him some fits. We hadn't seen him be down a goal in these knockout rounds. So when you got up early, when we talked about this in our pre-match commentary, we thought that if you got up a goal early, we didn't know how M10 was going to respond, and you were able to get that goal. He did equalize, but from there on, once he equalized, you ran with it. 2-1, then 3-1, and you were putting on a skill show with Neymar. I loved it. The La Croquetas, the 5-star skill moves. I don't even know them. Very impressive. But talk us through what this tournament was like for you, from the group stage into the knockouts, having to stream your games. I know it's a big hectic having to match up with people different times, even potentially different time zones. So talk us through from the group stage through the knockout stage and what your overall thoughts of the tournament was.
Oh, no, I love the tournament. Like I told Juan before, everyone I talked to who competed in this loved it. And, yeah, starting from the group stage, I played Gustala and I drew, so I was kind of nervous there because a draw in your first game is never good. I then got a forfeit win against Scams and then drew Sibwell 4-4, yeah?
Yeah.
I then, I was kind of nervous because I really didn't think I was going to get out the group. But I did. Second place. I matched Benner. And, wow, that was an incredible game. I won, I think, 115th minute off his mistake. I didn't really do much, nor did he, to win it. But, it was always going to come down to a mistake. And then I then played RVP. And I think that was the match I've played the best in. I went 3-0 up. He scored 1 to bring it back around the 70th minute. But I think I was always going to win that after going 2-0 up. But, he's a really good player, but he's on Xbox.
Yeah.
I then played Rain. Yeah, he is really, really, really good. I don't know. I just felt like I had something in me, and I really, really, really wanted to get first or second place because, playing so much and playing for so long, I think this was over the course of 2 weeks. I really wanted to place first or second, and I did. And, yeah.
Yeah, you played absolutely great. I mean, we just broke down. You just had us break down your group stage and your knockout stage. I mean, he was going into the knockouts. I think everyone thought he would be a favorite to make a run in this. And and you kind of caught him slipping there a little bit. A 2-1 victory, like you said, he made a mistake late in that game for you to win. Yeah, and from there you just got stronger. You go 3-1 against RVP, 3-0 against Rain 10, and now 3-1 against M10 Squirrel. You were feeling it. You were in form. What can we say?
I think I was really nervous for that Benner game because me and him on Xbox always have really close games. But I knew if I won that, and I did, I was going to gain a little bit of confidence, and it showed against RVP.
Absolutely. Well, extra congratulations on your victory. Enjoy the prize. Thank you for participating in this tournament. We hope that you'll participate in future tournaments that we hold.
For sure.
And just once again, congratulations. You played a heck of a tournament. Robert, Agaya, do you guys have anything for our Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational champion?
Congrats. And I think that game against Rain really completely flipped my mind. Like, I still said Squirrel was going in, so I'll say I was wrong there. But that game against Rain, you really proved how good you were. So, congrats.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations. I thought that you did really well at changing your game plan for the final. Did you think that how did you go about deciding? Is that just because you knew, like you said, how he was gonna play?
Yeah, like I said, I've played him so many times before on Xbox. We always train together before tournaments. We always practice, and I kind of have a pretty good idea of his play style. So it wasn't that hard deciding how to play, and I'm just happy it worked.
Awesome. What? Sorry, if you want to end it, you can.
No,
But I was just
go
gonna
ahead.
ask for the viewers, like, what kind of tactical adjustments do you make? Did you change your custom tactics or instructions? Like,
Um,
how do you play against a possession player, just for the viewers to understand?
I kept the same tactic I always use, which is pressure on heavy touch, but I upped the depth so my players were higher up the field and I pressed manually.
Gotcha.
Great. Well, it worked out. You were able to stop your friend from really being able to have any sort of offense. I mean, he had the one goal, but outside of that, just not able to really get anything going. He actually stole, I think, a few goals from you moving that keeper around. He's done that the entire tournament, but it's been great. But Extra CA, thank you so much for taking the time post-match to talk with us. We're going to take a short break and come back, and Robert and a guy and I are going to continue to break down this final before we sign off officially and end our Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational. So we will be right back, everybody. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we just had Extra CA on talking about his thoughts on the tournament, the knockout rounds, and of course, him being the champion of the Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational. Guy, I'm going to start with you. Give me your thoughts on the tournament as a whole, and then your thoughts on that final match. That was a great match between Extra CA over M10 Squirrel.
Absolutely. I thought it was, what an event it was. I thought we had amazing matchups throughout the tournament, and we had different types of play styles and people playing within the tournament. So it was really cool to see, and the community, interacting with each other. This is something that can be done more often, and hopefully we keep getting high level quality games.
Absolutely.
The final, I thought that the person who adjusted the best won. Says, as Extra mentioned, he changed his tactics. I felt like determined to play the same way he did throughout the tournament, and he didn't make any adjustments specifically for this game, and that really showed. And even after the game started, even when he was a goal down, he still kept the same style. So I think that's where he lost the game. And to be honest, I was surprised that Extra won the whole tournament. Like, after that final, you can't say he didn't deserve it. And at 17, what an achievement.
Absolutely. At 17, being, I think, the second youngest player in this tournament, able to come all the way through what was really a tough part of this bracket. I mean, he plays Ben R, then RVP, then Rain 10. I mean, all three quality opponents. And then he plays his friend M10 Squirrel in the final, defeats him. Great to see. Robert, to you, thoughts on the tournament as a whole, thoughts on that final. Let us have it.
I love the style of the tournament, how it was set up, and just being a part of it. The group stages provided a lot of excitement just to see who's going to make it out. And even then, I think a lot of high quality players even missed out at the group stage. So it showed how many high quality players we had at this tournament, which was, I think, really good to see and put on a lot of games that were fun to watch. And then in the final, yeah, like Akia said, it was all about the adjustments by Extra. I guess it would have been nice for us to know that they were friends and played each other all the time, because I think that really did help going into it. Extra knowing the style and completely being able to not change his style to where it was like a different play style completely, but able to up that pressure, like you said, up his defenders up the pitch and get the ball and really force M10 to make those mistakes, because M10 did love passing a lot. So for a pass-based player like that, if you're forcing him to make passes he doesn't want to, it's going to be a tough game for him all game. So I think the final was really good, and like you said, Extra 100% deserves to win, regardless of DC or anything. He played an incredible final.
Yeah, he absolutely played strong from the opening kickoff, and honestly, he talked about it in our interview with him. Playing Rain 10, he wanted to win or be second place in this tournament, and he said he just sort of felt it going into that game, and it showed 3-0 over Rain 10. And I think that game, when he came out of that game, knowing he had to play his friend M10 Squirrel and knowing the style of his friend, he was able to go in and say, I got this. I'm in control. I know what to do. I just beat an incredibly talented player, and now I get to play someone who I practice against. I know his style. I know what he wants to do, and I'm going to make the adjustments, and I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I would agree. Like I said to him, like I said during his interview, that game against Rain really, like, just completely flipped it for me, like how he was going to play and how the final was going to turn out. So that was really good to see.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought that. So I think he just, when he said he just wanted to win, he played ugly to win. End of the day, and I think that is what really got him through the game against Rain. That he was okay with not having the ball. When most of the pros play, they want to keep the ball as much as possible. So he was, changed his game and just grinded out the win, which is why he deserves to win, because it's not about just playing beautifully. You got to get the result.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head there. He grinded that game out against Rain 10, and he forced, it looked like, Rain 10 to play a style he didn't want to play, which was having to force the issue more, he knew he needed a goal. He had to get a goal, and he had a very set short time limit to get it in. And now, of course, in FIFA, there's always a time limit, but when you have a DC and you only have, let's say, 30 minutes or 50 minutes, and it's not really the full game, that clock in your head starts ticking of, I got to get a goal. I need to get that. I need to equalize here. I need to force an issue. And by forcing that issue, we saw Extra CA was just able to get the ball in behind Rain 10's defense, able to put 2 more goals away and walk out of it and into the finals and played a phenomenal finals. So, all right, well, everybody, thank you so much for participating and watching this Gaming Frog Weekday Invitational Tournament. I know our lighting is bad. Our light has cut out, unfortunately, but we would just want to thank you from all of us here at Gaming Frog. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to follow us on Twitch, Gaming Frog TV. Follow us on Twitter, Gaming Frog 16. You can follow myself on Twitter, @AlmightyChicken, on Twitch as well, @AlmightyChicken. Robert and Agaya, thank you guys so much for joining us here for these semifinal breakdown and the finals, of course. And Extra CA, if you're still hanging out, thank you so much for the post-match interview. We appreciate it. From all of us here at Gaming Frog, we hope you have a great night. Happy holidays, everybody. And we will let you know when another Gaming Frog weekday tournament happens. To Extra CA, congratulations. You are the inaugural champion of this tournament. Take care, everybody, and good night.